There we go. How you doing there, folks? Today's video is going to be of my experience at the High Octane Team Tournament. But on that note, before we get to the video, there's actually a few more tournaments coming up that I want to highlight for you. So the first one is going to be the St. Baldrick's Charity Tournament. I'll leave a link in the description. Alongside that, on the same day, you have the Amped Up Tournament as well, round one of the Gauntlet. So I'll leave links in the description. Check out those tournaments, both with two excellent crews, just like this tournament right here with High Octane. Last note I'll give you is that I haven't really talked about this, but I'm going to be departing tomorrow, which is going to be Friday, for Florida. I'm going to be chasing bullseye snakehead, peacock bass, and a lot more. So a lot of action coming your way. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Stick around at the end for a discussion about all the tactics and experiences I had out here, what worked, what didn't work. But for now, let's get to today's video. Hello everybody. I am on the water waiting for the tournament to start. That's the High Octane Team Tournament here. But I'm out here on Maryland's Eastern Shore, hoping I'll be able to put together with my buddy Jared a 5-fish stringer, good enough to beat the other teams in this tournament. But I'm telling you, we got some awesome heavy hitters in this tournament. A lot of really great anglers out there. But while I'm waiting here for the tournament to start, because lines in is at 6 o'clock, I wish it was a little bit earlier because there's plenty of light to fish right now, but it is what it is. I can run over some checks that I would do to actually get yourself postured for a good start while you're waiting. That was a big bug. While you're waiting for the tournament to start. And one of those things you can do, if you're not already tied on with fresh knots, make sure you are. I am. Other thing you want to do, which our buddy Jared was just doing, is check your drag system. Check your drag system on all your rods and make sure that it's set the way you want it. Because sometimes the actual drag system will be adjusted in transit. Maybe you loosened it up for storage. Could be anything. But the last time you want to find out that your drag isn't set correctly is when it's time to actually put hooks to a fish. Yeah, this one was loose. That's a little better. So this is an American Snakehead custom buzzbait, Shimano Shimano Corrado on this one, and that is on my Katie Lynn Black Ops bait caster. This thing was serving me really well on my last trip. Caught me plenty of bass out there. And this tournament today does have a big bass Calcutta, so that could come in really handy. But so far we got a buzzbait, we have a mouse. Then I have my real all-American curly frog on a swim bait hook. Weighted, I think that's probably either 1/4 or 1/8 of an ounce. And this one is on my Shimano SLX DC 40-pound X9. And that's on the Mojo Bass spinnerbait rod by St. Croix. God, I can't wait to start fishing. I'll check back in at the lines in time at 6 a.m. It's time, folks. It is time. It is 6 o'clock. Let's start fishing. There you are. There you are. Stay pinned. Stay pinned. Stay pinned. That's a snake, folks. If I can land her, get her measured, we'll be on the board. Oh! Jared! Buzzbait, about a 24-incher. Heck yeah. And that's on that Katie Lynn Black Ops, baby. Oh yeah. All right. Easy, psycho. Yeah, that's a crazy one. Oh, he is mad. I admire your spirit. Come on. There you go. That trailer hook. That trailer hook is the one that really got him. That's why I use them on a buzz bait. I don't really use trailer hooks on chatter baits, but on spinner baits and buzz baits for snakehead, I definitely do use the trailer hooks. Oh, jeez Louise. There's one mad snakehead. Yep, I was right. She'll come in actually about 24 and a half, almost 25. Good start. Really good start. Getting it started right, folks. This one's about 25 inches, came on the American Snakehead Custom Buzzbait. Getting it started right. Oh, jeez Louise. Ooh, he is a mean one, and I'm here for it. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, thank you. There you go. That's the way to start. Jesus. God, he crushed it. Man, she crushed it. Just get her in the net. Oh, I think she's a little bit better than the last one. Oh, wow, bigger than I thought. Oh, just lost a dragon. When it comes to snakehead, folks, you just never know when they're going to explode. Because you saw that fish came in. On the initial fight, he didn't fight that hard. But what they'll do is they'll sometimes save that energy. And when you least expect it, they give you a show like that one. Definitely just had something following this. Even nipped at it a little bit. Oh, got him. Oh, yep. I got good video of that dragon I lost, dude.
I saw it from the other side. I saw that thing jump.
It's like, you son of a... I could not believe that. There you are. Oh, you.
2 hours later.
I saw one back there. I missed. I don't know if it was a bass or a snake on the buzzbait off that beaver lodge. I'm gonna go way up into this cut on the left, dude. I'll let you know if I start getting into anything. Well, folks, it's been about 3 hours since I last caught a fish, I think. This one was just under 17 inches. Nice large mouth. Came on the American Snakehead Custom Inline Spinner. Gotta get back to it though, this ain't gonna cut it. Thanks though, buddy. Oh, there you go. Go on down there. Go on. There you go. Hey, what's up, bro?
How big was your bass?
16.75.
I just got a 17. And a 14, but he don't count.
Nah. Folks, I just got a snakehead. And you wouldn't believe how I got her. I was just cruising down and I saw her. And she hadn't seen me yet, apparently. Because I was able to just kind of pitch my inline spinner in front of it, let it sink, and she snapped it up. Boy, she snapped it up. I was really surprised how willing she was to take, but man, she was sure enough all over it. All right, let's get this fish measured. Got some attitude in her. I like that. 9, and she'll come in at 24 and a half, it looks like.
Always keep an eye on your surroundings, folks, even right near your kayak. Sometimes you'll see them cruising, and sometimes you can get them.
You beauty, you. Thank you. Thank you for playing. There you go.
You caught a lot of big catfish, but no snakehead, not even with the minnow.
It's I mean, once the
Any topwater action?
early this morning, yeah. But I mean, it was like I got 2 hits on top, maybe 3. But I mean, I think a big part of it is just these pads right now. They're so thick and so grown in. Trying to get at to present the lure to the fish is just, it's a freaking nightmare.
Hey, is your name Steve?
Yeah.
Kambouris?
Yep.
Oh, get out of here. I'm one of your subscribers.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm underdog. I always leave a comment.
Oh, man, what's going on, man?
Yeah, not much. You're the reason I'm here. I didn't know you didn't really look like you, but you sounded like you.
Now I really wish you were getting better results since I got you over here.
It's okay. I must be in the right spot if I'm in the same order that you are.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Well, it is not the target species, but at least something is turning on out here. In the past few minutes, I've picked up 2 bass, and so has Jared. I think it has to do with this tide starting to move again. There she is. A little bass. Been fanning.
Well, folks, despite my best efforts and a few losses of snakehead here and there, while I caught many more bass throughout the day, we just could not find the snakehead willing. Eventually, I got to a point in the day where I actually saw snakehead all around me, but they were in spawning mode. And when snakehead go into spawning mode, it is darn near impossible to get them to hit. But now that we've gotten to the end of the video, what I'll do now is go into the different summaries, techniques, gear, and tactics for the day, what worked and what didn't. So let's get to it.
Hey folks, you made it this far. Thanks for watching, and let's get into the tips, tactics, techniques that helped me in this video, what I think worked and what I think didn't. So first things first. The lure that served me the best to kick things off in the day was the Dragon V2 buzzbait from American Snakehead Customs. I do run a trailer hook on this lure. It's crucial. It's been the difference between landing a fish and hooking up and just missing them many times for me. So I'll leave a link in the description for where you can find these. That early morning bite on the buzzbait was really great. It sucked to lose that big one, but that's just part of snakehead fishing. So link in the description for the Dragon V2 buzzbait from American Snakehead Customs. And the other lure that I was using a lot throughout the day was also an American Snakehead custom lure, and that is the inline spinner. That trailer on there is a 4-inch Megabass Spark Shad. You can find that link in the description as well. And I just love these inline spinners that are weedless, especially when you're fishing thick pads in areas that I was out here, timber. Can bounce off, and this blade is spinning really well for me. I've really been enjoying using this lure. If you've been watching some of my other videos, you've probably seen this in action at other places as well. Now, in the morning, I did get those 2 snakehead bites. I can count the number of snakehead bites that I got throughout the rest of the day on one hand. It was a long day. It was a long day. And I really think that was primarily due to the snakehead in that area being pretty much in full spawn mode. Because in the afternoon, I came up on an area that I thought looked really good, just fantastic. And all of a sudden I picked my head up and I just started counting. I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snakehead, big ones, all around me. Didn't want anything. All they were doing was ripping up weeds to make their kind of nesting type area, or just generally engaging in other nesting or spawning type behavior. They didn't want anything. The bass were hitting great though. Between me and my buddy Jared, I don't know how many bass we caught, but it was a lot. Now later in the day, Jared did manage to pick up, I think 4 or 5 other smaller snakehead, like in the last hour of fishing. But by and large, this snakehead just did not want to play today. But it was still a great tournament. Much props to Billy over there with the High Octane team. He was all over grading those fish. And thanks to High Octane for putting on a tournament. Now, one more tournament that I neglected to mention at the beginning, which is really ironic, is the hollow body frog tournament called the Battle of the Frogs, being put on by my team, the Legion of Anglers. So I'll leave a link in the description to that as well. Check that out. If you love fishing topwater frogs and mice, this is a tournament for you. That'll be on Mattawoman Creek, and I'll leave all the details at the link below. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Check out all the other content on here that I have for snakehead, bass, and everything else around the Delmarva area. But for now, I need to finish getting ready, because in a couple hours, I'm going wheels up to go to Florida to chase bullseye, snakehead, peacock bass, and a whole list of other fish that I just cannot wait to give sore lips to. So, thanks for watching, folks. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a good one. So thank you.